We're back inside Dungeon Heroes, and I've been playing a physical build for a while now. But it's time to change that. I'm going to be switching over to a mage build, where I'm aiming to make it overpowered and see if it's better than a physical build. This means in order to make an overpowered mage build, I will be grinding to get the best pets, the strongest loot for the mage, and mythical abilities that will fit the mage build best. I've been a die-hard physical build user, so let's see what the mage build has to offer. So this game has changed so much since I last played. I think the last time I played this game was like 2 months ago or something like that. So there's a lot more stuff in this game to make me a lot stronger now. Now the good thing is I have a mage set. This is going to start me off in my journey because I grinded this game in the past and I saved up all my mage stuff. So let's see, we're going to go ahead and switch this out. You can see that my physical build is a lot stronger and higher level than my mage set. This one is all M's, so I guess we'll use this. It's going to make me weaker, but we'll get stronger over time. So we got that. We have, I think this is a mage weapon. I don't even remember. Yeah, it is. So we'll put that on. Some mage powers as well. We got some mythics, so we'll use the arcane blast. I think this is a mage ability. Death grasp. This actually heals me, so I'll try that out. And as I keep playing, I'll mess around with the mage powers because I don't actually know any of the mage powers like that. So I'm gonna have to learn as I go. Oh, well, let's go ahead and change into our mage set. Oh, this hurts. This hurts. Getting rid of all the powers I enjoyed the most. Golly. Alright, we're gonna keep that ability because that's gonna, I think that buffs me up. I'm pretty sure. Supercharges, so it does buff my critical damage up. I think critical damage applies to like mage abilities too, so I think that's gonna still help me out. Dang, I just nerfed myself so much. Alright, well, this is my build for now. And hopefully we can get into raids. We gotta be level 150, which I'm not too far off from getting there. But let's go test out the new dungeons that came out. I guess we'll start off with normal. It says I completed this. I don't even remember playing this map. Okay, so let's do normal and see how this goes. Alright, let's see how this goes. Wow, this map looks crazy. Let's try this. Wait, what the heck? What am I doing? Okay, I'm definitely not ready for this. I am far from ready for this. Oh my god. Yeah, we gonna go back. Yeah, we're going back, bro. We are going back. I know I'm gonna die to these guys. See, I have to go back and see what the armor was for the Shimmering Caves. Because I'm pretty sure I might need the mage stuff from there. Let me see. Okay, so the mage stuff was the amethyst. Nah, that's not it. Is it? How do you know which one's the mythical set? Is it the alchemist robe? I think it's the alchemist robe. I think that's the highest mage set you can get in this map. This is 120, 116. We got the emerald scythe. So I need these things. I've been using the wrong stuff. These two things give me magic power. We got the Warlord Staff. This is magic power as well. I think I have this. I'm pretty sure. Let me check my inventory. Unless I'm tripping, I'm pretty sure I have that. I know I grinded Shimmering Caves enough to at least pull some mage stuff. Yeah, there we go. I have the pants right here, and I have a weapon right here that increases my magic power. The only thing is I don't have any good stats for this, so I gotta go roll for some better stats. So we're gonna take this. Yeah, we're taking this. We're gonna have to get rid of the other stuff. Now, all I need is the alchemist chest plate, and that should help me out more. I'm pretty sure I've been using the physical weapon this whole time. Let me see. It says attack. It doesn't even say magic power. So I've been using the wrong set. So let's go ahead and put the amethyst pants on. Yep. We're gonna put this scythe on, and we're gonna change the stats so we can get some more magic power, which, where is the stats? Oh, here it is. Alright, so yeah, let's go ahead and change this. We're going to change the critical power, I think. Yeah, I need stuff that's going to increase my magic power, so we're going to keep rolling until we get something really good. Alright, we got cooldown rate. I think that might be useful. But let's keep chancing it. Alright, here we go. We got our first magic power. So, use new stats. How do I lock this one in? I want to lock that one in. Keep current stats. There we go. So we're going to lock this one, and then we're going to roll again. I want to get as much magic power as possible. Ooh, critical rate and cooldown rate. I'm going to keep these stats. Wait, what? What happened to my magic power? Disappear? I think I did something wrong here. Am I tripping? Something messed up. Something messed up miserably. There we go. We got 2 mythical magic stats. Alright, new stats? Use new stats? Is that what it is? I think I've been pushing the wrong thing this whole time. There we go. So now we have the magic power. Now let's try to reroll again. Dang, those other things would have been so useful. Oh, we got more magic power. So what if I use new stats? Alright, so now we have critical damage. I don't understand this thing. This is kind of weird. I just want to roll on the top 3, but I want to keep the bottom 2. It's been a while since I've done this. Okay, there we go. I see what's happening now. So it keeps the 2 magic powers, but we still roll on the other ones. I got it now. So it's going to keep showing up magic powers since those are locked. But we still need to try to get something that's mythical. Alright, yeah, let's keep going.
A few moments later.
I'm going to keep this. 4 magic power buffs and also cooldown rate. Yeah, I'm using that. And let me see my alchemist pants. I got dodge speed on these. I'm gonna have to get rid of all of this. I wish it showed you like what you can get with the pants and the shirts and stuff, because it's completely different compared to the weapon. I mean, dodge speed is gonna help, but I'm gonna see if I could go for something different. Let me just roll on these. No, let's roll on these and see. No, here we go. I don't know. I mean, my pants on this one has a bunch of evasion and resistance, so I might just keep the dodge speed, I guess. Maybe that might help me keep me alive. I'll mess with it later. I think we'll keep that for now. This one, we got max HP, we got resistance, pet attack. That's gonna help out. I might go back to this armor because this is not technically physical, but it is at the same time. I'm just gonna keep this to keep me alive. It gives me more HP compared to these. So yeah, we're gonna do what helps us keep us alive the best. So we'll go ahead and put this one back on for now until I get the alchemist set. We got our weapon, we got our pants, we got some abilities that's gonna do for now. We upgraded our pet. And now let's try to go back and fight. I do like this weapon though. This weapon is kind of dope. The neon green just looks nice. We are gonna do insane. I'm so not used to this, but we're gonna try my best, man. What? The reach is not that far? Are you serious? All right, polymorph. Okay, this is way better. Ooh. Wait. My pet can multiply now? What? I do not remember him doing that. That's gonna be so useful. It's like having my own mini army. Wow. Alright, we're just gonna leash life. Oh, this is good. Wait, no. I'm about to die. Hold on. What happened to turn the people into sheep? It's not working. Power blast. Oh my gosh. Trying my best not to die. I think the moves I got are not the best. I think I got some pretty basic stuff. I don't know, but I have a lot more mage powers to explore. There we go. Okay, so I'm just sucking the life out of them, but it's not like long. I was expecting it to last longer. Oh my gosh, I'm about to die, bro. Ah! This is gonna be tougher than I thought. Heal! If it weren't for my pet, I'd be cooked right now. It's not turning these guys into sheep. There we go. I have to be really close to turn them into sheep. What kind of crap is that? Take advantage while they're still sheep. There we go. Yes. And there we go. Sheep! Yes! No, I'm about to fall! Ah! Looks like Omega might be cooked. I might be very cooked. We haven't even made it to the first boss and already lost like 3-4 minutes. Hey, come on. No! I keep falling off the cliff, bro. It's so annoying. Depending on how I do with this boss makes a big difference. Oh my gosh, this guy's so strong. Can he get turned into a sheep? Kind of figured. Not. Oh, there we go. Yes, my pet is doing some major damage. Yes. Yes. Oh my gosh, thank you, bro. If it weren't for that pet, man, I'd be cooked. I think we might be able to beat this still. Yes, my pet is killing it. And the crazy part is, I don't even think he's the strongest pet anymore, and he's still strong. Oh, yeah, we made it to the boss. Okay, and we still got 3 minutes to spare. Oh, he's definitely dead. So I just gotta stay alive and let these guys fight it out. Like, I'm not super weak, but my moves are not the best. I'm not rocking with them. Yeah, that was way faster than I thought. Okay, so yeah. My pet basically saved my life. No mythicals. Ain't that something? If we keep grinding, I'm pretty sure we'll get a mythical eventually. Ooh, 2 levels as well. Let's go. I'm pretty sure by the time I get a mythical set in here, or that chest plate, I might be max level. Hopefully not. Hopefully we get it sooner, but we'll see. But let me go ahead and use some of these keys. It's not a lot of keys, but maybe we might get lucky and get something better than what I have now. Alright, so we have, I think this is an attack move. Release a wave of roots in the area, dealing damage. I don't know if that's like a magic power or not. We got throws a mushroom. These look like mushroom abilities. What do we have here? This laser, this is what I'm using, Arcane Blast. I'm not a big fan of it. I don't know what it is. We have the worm, which this is like one of my strongest moves. Okay, here we go. This skill's effectiveness is based on either your attack or your magic power, whichever is higher. So I can use the Doomcaller. I think I have a mythical Doomcaller, or I think I only have... Yeah, I think I only have a legendary, so I might use that. That's gonna make a big difference because it's really strong. So we're replacing that. I don't think I have a mythical of that yet, so yeah. A legendary is still good enough. What else do we have? Is there anything in here that helps magic power? Oh, here we go. Look at this. Throws a mushroom at the ground that bursts and strengthens you for 6 seconds. Increase your attack and magic power for 15% and your speed. And the size of your head for 100%. What the heck? I think I might use the one I got. I don't even know if the one I have actually improves my magic power at all. It helps my critical damage, but I don't know if it helps with like my magic power. I don't even know if magic power has critical damage. I'm pretty sure it does. Oh, I see it now. Here we go. It says type physical. Okay, so now I know which one's magic and which one isn't. So these two are physical moves. The root is a magic power. And these are like buffs. Ah, alright. I'm starting to remember everything now. Alright, so I got the mythicals from this world. I don't need those. This is magic. The tornado's physical. Basically, almost all these stuffs are physical. There's not many magic options I'm seeing here. Okay, here we go. Summons roots from the ground, dealing 2,000 nearby enemies. We have Monkey King. Release 6 bananas that restore HP to allies. Oh, that's not bad. I mean, if you want to stay alive, that seems like more of a buffer move. The caster cannot eat their own bananas. Okay, so I can't eat the bananas, but everybody else can eat the bananas? What kind of crap is that? We're going to try to go for this magic root and see what we can get from it. It looks good. It's the only magic power from like the highest level you can get right now. So let's see if we get lucky and get a mythical. It's a 1% chance, so. Okay, yeah, we was definitely not lucky whatsoever. Nothing. So we just keep what we got for now. Oh, here we go. I have a move in here that actually increases my magic power. Hold on. It's called Magic Circle and increases my magic power by 20%. Additionally, basic attacks have a chance to apply a random status buff as well. Okay, so we're going to change out my move and put this on. Whatever increases my magic power, I'm taking it, bro. We'll change that one out, so now that's going to buff us up. And now we're going to go ahead and go back into fighting, and my goal is to try to get that magic chest plate, get some more keys, and hopefully we can move on to the next world so we can get some better loot.
5 minutes later.
Alright, so changes of plans. I'm still going to be going for keys, but we're going to go for them in this world. I decided to take a risk and try again to do the mushroom forest, and I was able to complete it normally. Easily, actually. Still died, but you know, I was able to complete it and stay alive as much as I could. So now we're moving on to the next difficulty. I'm going to see if I can handle it. I'm going to slowly work my way up to the higher difficulties to see if I can handle it. The fact that I beat normal by myself, that's good progress right there. Hopefully we get lucky enough to start pulling the mythics from this world. See, I knew buffing myself was going to help out a lot. I just got to play it a lot more smarter. The fact that they have the boss as a regular enemy is kind of crazy. See, look. As long as I play smart, I should be good. Especially that I got my pet on my side. It's making things a bit more easier, too. Let's go over here. Alright. Now, I like this magic power right here. This joint's definitely helping out a lot. Okay. See, I was spending a lot of seconds, like, buffing myself up. I couldn't even move. Yo, somebody sucking the soul out of me or something? What's going on? Pet, do your job! Yes, thank you. Yo, we got to the boss way too fast in medium. Like, I think I finished the first level around like 5 minutes. We're gonna finish this within the 6-minute range. Depends if I don't die, of course. This thing is a mythical beast. I'm gonna back up. I remember that move. That thing is so dangerous. Come on. Hurry up. It didn't do no damage. Wow. Okay. Yeah, good luck trying to hit me. Yo, this thing is like an AoE spammer. Oh my gosh, how do you dodge all that? Come on, die, die, die. Oh, I evaded. Nice. There we go. Alright, not too bad. Let's see if we get something good. Come on, I'm calling a mythical, please. Golly, garbage. Well, I'm gonna keep moving up on the difficulty, collecting some keys, and hopefully we can start getting some mythics. So far I was able to pull like a legendary, but I'm not gonna like put that on because it's only gonna buff me up just a little bit. So we're gonna stick to what I have as of now. I did realize the mage weapon is supposed to be shooting fireballs, and mine was not shooting fireballs whatsoever. It was like physical attacks. So I took a look at it again, and it looks like the attack power is up 4,000, the magic power is 1,600. So I should not be using this weapon, but good thing I put an epic staff that's going to give me more magic power, so I'm probably going to use that, but I don't know. This one got so many magic power buffs, I might just keep winging this out and keep using a physical attacking until I get an actual good magic weapon. Yeah, I'm going to just stick to this just because it has so many good buffs, and I don't feel like rolling on this one right now. Eventually, it's not going to be good, and I'm not the right level for it yet. I have to be level 135. But I am going to start rolling for another ability because I want to try something else. I realize every time I use this sandworm, I sit there and I end up getting killed because I'm so vulnerable. So I want to use moves that are like quicker. That way I can dodge faster. So I've seen this first one, this fireball. I kind of want to use that, but I don't know yet. I'm going to explore around, see which ones look pretty good. This one summons lightning, strikes lightning down on all positions, inflicting electric shock damage. That one looks pretty cool. We got Flame Rider, shroud yourself in flames. We got Meteor Storm. This one's a magic move. That looks pretty cool. Chain Lightning, dealing 4,000 damage to each. So I'm guessing it strikes up to 4 enemies. This looks like it actually might be really good. Chain Lightning strikes up to 8 enemies with lightning, one after another, dealing 4,000 damage, and it does electric shock damage. Yeah, I'm gonna go for this one. And what about Whirlpool? Summons a Whirlpool below you that deals 790 damage to enemies standing in every second, and it inflicts slow. This one has some promising stuff. Yeah, let me roll for this. Let's go. I got like 1,800, so I might as well use it. Because I'm pretty sure the limit of keys you can hold is either 4,000 or 3,000. Alright, come on. I'm feeling lucky. I am not lucky whatsoever. Okay, here we go. We got Chain Lightning. And we got the Whirlpool, but it's all not the good rarities. Let's keep rolling. Alright, come on. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Like, legit. Like, what the heck is this? And I have no hope in this one. I'm not gonna get nothing good out of this. I already can feel it, yeah. I mean, at least we got like a purple Whirlpool. That does a lot more damage. Okay, hold on. We got some purple Chain Lightning, and we got a purple of that. So that's not bad. Let me see if I can get one of these rare pets. Alright. It doesn't look like I got any. Actually, I think I got the boss of the first part. I think I do. I don't know. Nah, we definitely did not get that boss. Let's try again. Yeah, I think this one might be him. It might be. I can't tell. They all look alike when it comes to the trees. Okay, I think I got him. I don't know. Is he a boss? No, I don't think he's... I can't tell. Well, I want to try and experiment out. I'm going to spend some Robux because I want to try something that might be very useful. So, in this shop, they got this thing called Skill Candy. It increases your rarity right away. My question is, will it turn like a common into like a mythic? Or would it just turn it from a common into like a rare or something like that? Well, as you can see, there's only 3 limited, and I want to save this for abilities. I think it's going to be very useful and turn them into mythics. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use one of these pet candies because it's the same thing, but it's for pets. Buy one of these and see how much higher it goes up in ranks for my pet. That way I know if it's going to turn it from like a common to a mythic or just go it up the next level. On top of that, I also don't want to use these skill candies right away because I want to wait until I'm a level 150. The higher level you are, when you pull like armors and weapons, that's the level it's going to be. So if I pull like a mythic ability at level 120, that mythic ability is going to be level 120. But if I pull at like my max level 150, then it's going to be a 150 ability, which makes it a lot stronger. So I got to think really smart if I'm going to make any of these moves. So we're going to go ahead and just take a sacrifice. How much is it? 400 Robux? Okay, yeah, let's do that. This is for experimentation purposes. Let's see. Alright, so we spent 400. Let's get this pet candy. And now what we're going to do is turn one of these random pets into the next level. Alright, so let's use this. Oh, no. Okay, we have to equip a pet. Let's see. I don't know which pet I want to use. Okay, let's go ahead and try this guy. He's a common right now, so let's equip him. Use the candy. Okay, so it just moves it up the next level. Okay, gotcha. So it went from a common to an uncommon. Okay, so it makes sense now. So that means I'll have to get a legendary ability and then move it up to a mythic. So I have to get a legendary if I want to make it a mythic ability. Alright, everything's making sense now. But I gotta go back and keep farming. I gotta get these mythic abilities some way. Alright, so based off those clip shots, so y'all was expecting me to pull like a bunch of rare stuff, right? Well, that wasn't the case. I probably pulled like 1 mythical and only like maybe 1 or 2 legendaries at best. My luck was not lucking this whole time. But it's not the end of the world because I found out something even crazier I never knew this game had. They have a trading section. As y'all can see, I'm a level 160 below, and apparently you can trade once you get to level 150. So the minute you hit level 150, you got this auction section here where you can go there and like trade for stuff or even buy stuff. So that's what I did. Why grind for hours to try to get the rarest loot when I could just trade for it? What I did was sold 2 key boosters. I sold an epic for about like 6,000, 5,000 keys, and I sold a legendary for like 30,000 keys. And people actually bought it relatively quick. I guess people really love key boosters. And because of that, I was able to get over like 40,000 keys. Now, I did use some of those keys to buy some stuff, and I found like some really good deals. It felt like I was grocery shopping or something. I found some divine leggings for like 350 keys, which was, I felt like a good deal. So I tried to buy that as soon as possible because it was the only pair of leggings that was selling for that price. Then I also bought like the angelic staff for like 5,300 keys, which I felt like was a pretty good deal too. As of now, that's all I bought. And you can get these weapons from the highest stage in the game. I was like, it's probably smarter for me to just trade for it and get it quicker than trying to grind for it. Who knows how long that would have took. So yeah, as of now, I got like 2 mythicals. I also was able to get this mythical thunderclap. I was able to roll for that, so I got lucky getting that. And this is where we are now. Still trying to get some better stuff. Now, I was debating on what I wanted to use my keys for because I'm about to buy some more stuff. I have done the raids in this game, and I have to say the raids are insane. I literally fought a Kraken. Yes, a Kraken. So we'll get back into that area soon enough. I'm pretty much done with all the dungeons. There's no point in me grinding dungeons anymore unless I want keys, because the raids don't give you keys. I want to start focusing on some other stuff. Speaking of that, before I go into the auction area, I do got to bring up the raids, because I've been trying to figure out like what was the best loot in this game, and I believe the raid items are the best loot in this game. I tried playing this one and nobody was playing it. I tried playing that one and nobody was playing it, but everybody seems to play this one right here, the brackish maelstrom. And I was trying to figure out why. It took a while for it to click, but I realized why people kept doing it. So like if you come over here, there's like different types of sets you can get. You got the maelstrom one, which is the one everybody's doing. You have the Scorch Valley, and then you have the Rumbling Plateau. You can't see the stats here, so I'm gonna have to go to auction to show you why I think people are going for this. I'm gonna go by highest. There we go. So here's the Maelstrom gear right here. If you get all 3 of the Maelstrom sets, you can get plus 20% resistance, which helps you out a lot. Now let me show you the stats for the other armors. For this one, the Blazing Dread set, you get plus 20% burn power, which I feel like not much people care about. And then for the other set, the Martharum set, you get plus 3% damage reduction, which I feel like is not a lot either. Legit, the Maelstrom has the best stats. So I think that might be the reason why everybody's going for it. But if I'm wrong, let me know in the comments below. But I do believe this is the best set you can get in the game. Now there is a different rarity in this game I never knew about. This one's called the primordial, or primordial, I think that's how you say it. I'm pretty sure this is a higher rarity than mythics, because everybody's selling it for so many keys. Now me personally, I don't see the difference in it. Like if you look at this one, this is 620 magic power, but if you go to the same one but a mythic version, let me see if I can find one. It's 5,800. Okay, it's not way off. I was expecting more, but I feel like for you to go for a harder difficulty item, it's not worth it. It's only plus an extra 100. I feel like this doesn't have no benefits besides being rarer. Oh, well, never mind. I take that back. Okay, so apparently if you get a primordial item, it has an extra skill. Now, okay, now I see why it's better. Because if you look here, it has an item skill here, but if you go back to that same exact weapon, there is no... Oh, wait, it does have an item skill. So what's the difference? What? So all the raid weapons have different types of skills compared to like the dungeon areas. All the dungeon area weapons don't have no type of skills. It's only the raid stuff. Okay. But yeah, I don't really see the difference in this rarity besides it being just a little bit better. So I might just still go for like a mythic set. Or I might even buy a primordial or I'm gonna call it pre for now. Or I might just go for a pre, just one of the items, and the rest go mythical set. Because I feel like no matter what the rarity is, I think as long as you get that item, it still should count towards the set bonus. But I don't know. It's worth a try. I really don't know. It would suck if I spend like 30,000 freaking keys and it doesn't count towards the set bonus because it's a different rarity. Now, the only issue about going for like pre-sets, there's not many of them. But I want to go for the Maelstrom set because it gives you the resistance. But I haven't seen nobody selling a pre of this version. Let me try Mel. Let me see. Yeah, look at that. Nobody's selling these for like a freaking pre-version set. It's only the weapon. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and start buying the mythical set and see if it counts towards this. I think the preset looks the coolest, to be honest. It looks really sick. Let's go for the cheapest price though. Let's see what's the lowest price. Okay, so we got one for 17,500. This one's selling it for 16,000. But this one got better stats, but they're charging more. I mean, I could get those stats by myself. I can always grind some more dungeons and get more dust. So I'm gonna go for the cheaper version and just grind if I need to. Yeah, let's buy this one. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and buy this. Let's put that on. Like, look at the difference. Like, I gained an extra 12,000 compared to what I have on. And I also forgot to mention to you guys, it does look like there's a level cap in this game. Apparently, you can go up to like 300, 400 and stuff like that to the levels, but it only caps at like 160 for like the armors and like the abilities. Which is good, because that means there'll be limitless power right there. Alright, so we're going to put this on. So now we got the Eye of the Storm, one of the bonus sets. So we're going to go back into the auction and see if it counts towards the pre. It does count. Oh, it does count. So that means if I was to get a pre-version of this, it would still count as my armor set bonus. I do want to try to go for at least one primordial set. I do. I really do. I'm going to try. But if I don't get it, I'm not going to be mad. But I really do want to grind for one of these. I am selling stuff right now, so I'm hoping I can get some money off of it, especially my flint. I'm taking a chance in selling my flint for a lot because I'm hoping I can get like a lot of keys from it. And two, I'm not going to use it no more. Apparently my Sinister is like one of the best pets in the game again. So everybody's literally fiending for this pet right now. I was able to upgrade it and it does way more damage than my flint now. It does like 23,000. It does have lower HP, but the damage is what matters. I feel like all the pets you have in this game die no matter what boss you fight. So you might as well get the pet that does more damage and does a lot more quicker attacks. Because I do believe my Sinister Somnic does quicker attacks way more than my flint. But let's see what else I want to buy. I do want to buy another piece. I'm probably not going to go for the weapon. I'll probably just go ahead and stick with the armor for now. So we got the chest plate. I think I have enough. I definitely have enough to get the legs. Ooh, I should go for that one since it already has good stats. But we're going to go for the cheaper one. I could grind for that myself. Actually, no. I might go for this one because it's only an extra 500. But let me see the stats on this one. Let me see. Hold on. This thing's bugging out. All right, here we go. So this one has pet attacks, move speed, dodge speed. This one's charging more than this one, and it has no good stats. Like, how does that make sense? People do not value this stuff correctly at all. All right, so yeah, we're just going to go ahead and pay the extra 500 for some mythical set stuff on it. Yeah, might as well. Thank you, Honey Buns, for this offer. Alright, so we're going to buy that. So now, I can put these pants on. And look at the extra HP bonus I get. So much more. Oh, look at that! Yo, my resistance is going up. It went up to 45%. So now, because I have that, I got 45%. Let me see what happens if I put on a third. I don't know. It doesn't show. But yeah, it's at 45% for sure. Oh, yo, this mage set looks so sick. Oh my gosh, this looks sick. Bro, I even got an octopus on my back. Yo, I love this. Now I just need to get the staff and I'll be complete. So right now we do have the strongest pet in the game. I was gonna honestly buy this guy right here, but after looking at his stats, he's not better than the Somnic. Actually, let me double check just in case. So my Somnic has 23,866 damage. And let me see what that monster is called, because it's definitely in the shop. It's called the Burn Champion. All right, let me see. As you can see, it does like 2,000 damage less than my pet, and it has less HP than my pet. So I don't even feel like it's worth getting this guy. So yeah, I'm gonna stick to my pet all the way. He's definitely stronger. Now, there is one pet I will say I actually like a lot. I feel like I'm yapping a lot, but I'm just like, I'm learning a lot. There's so much new stuff in this game that you have to learn. It's so much to soak in. There's a pet called the Fugacidas. I think this pet looks really sick. This is the guy I've been fighting a lot. He's actually pretty strong too. I'm tempted myself not to get him. Like, he only has like 1,000 damage less, but he has more HP. But I feel like he looks so sick. Like, he's one of the coolest pets in my opinion. And he's pretty strong. Alright, so now we got like 2,500 keys. I got a pretty good armor set, so now we got to work on some other stuff. I did do some raids a lot, and I was able to fight the Kraken. It's really cool, but it's very hard. But you have to do that with like a team. Like, it literally won't spawn you into a game until you have like, I think 10 people in your game, or at least 8. But before we go in there, I'm gonna go ahead and try to buy something. So when you fight the Kraken, you do get like these items. You get like these right here, the baggage conch, but that's not just it. It shows you right here, you can get the conch here. If you do this world, you get like some fireballs or something like that. If you do this world, you get something here too. I'm assuming you can use these to buy stuff, and I'm wondering if I can get like a mythical with this maybe. We're gonna try it out. I got over 600, so I can at least buy 2 of these. We're gonna see if I can get something in a different rarity. I don't know how this works. How the heck do I make this? Can I not make it? Or did I already make it? Let me check. It says can be used to craft raid equipment. So how the heck do I craft this thing? I don't understand. Oh, here we go. You gotta click the whole thing. Okay. You need 1,000 keys? What? Alright, we're gonna craft one and see what it does. Okay, we made a common. So what if I craft it again? I mean, I'm about to put my keys to waste, but let's see. Maybe we might be able to get an uncommon this time? Alright, so I crafted it, but what the heck does it do? Can I up its rarity? Let me see. Oh, hold on. I think we got something here. Okay, so we can up the rarity. Let me hold on, let me click. Oh, look at that. Oh, so you can keep upping the rarity up as you put more items in there, but you need to have more of these conches. Oh, I'm kind of stupid now for making 2 of these unnecessary commons. So that's how people get the primordial. I think I understand it now. That's why so many people are farming the raids. That makes so much sense. So I could probably get my own pre if I work hard enough. The question is how hard it would be to get there. Alright, so let's go ahead and try it out. I'll worry about abilities later. I do need to get some more better abilities, but for right now I'm chilling. At least I'm max level, so now when I start pulling abilities, I'll be able to get like the higher level abilities. I'm hoping people actually buy some of the stuff I'm selling in the shop, so I can use those keys for like maybe some rare abilities. Worst case, my own pre-item. I don't mind grinding these raids a lot. It's gonna take a long time, but I don't mind it. Like you can see right here, like the game should start. Like this is the only raid everybody's doing. I don't know why anybody's not doing the other raids, but everybody's legit doing this one. So even if I wanted to do other raids, I wouldn't even be able to. I've tried multiple times and literally I was the only one in the servers. It's kind of crazy, but this one's always packed. Yo, this raid gets so insane, bro. I would have never expected Dungeon Heroes to go this far. Like, this thing looks so peak. Alright, I'm hoping we can beat this guy. You definitely need some healers in this because the Kraken is really strong, bro. He could kill you instantly if he wanted to. See, luckily we have healers in here just constantly healing us, so it keeps us alive. As long as you stay in the circle, you should be good, but even sometimes, that's not enough. Alright, look at this, bro. We actually fighting a Kraken. Oh my god, I'm about to die. Yeah, let me go ahead and get some life. See, it's best to just stay in a group that has all the heals. Because once you die, you go right back to the beginning. And you can't do it anymore. So it's basically 1 life and you're out of here. There we go. Like, if you get some good players playing this, it could go by really fast. It just depends. Alright, so now this is when we actually start fighting the real version of him. Alright, here he goes. Like, it's so crazy that this man has 17 million HP. When there's more people, he ends up touching like 20 million. Yeah, like, when you got a good team, like, look at that. We actually beat him really fast. Because we all got like some really good pets. Honestly, I don't even think we're doing the damage. I think our pets is doing all the damage. I generally think there's so much going on in this map, it's kind of hard to keep track. Like, look at everything that's happening right now. Like, let's be honest. Who will be able to keep track of this? I'm just going straight for the head. I'm not going anywhere else. I wouldn't even be able to react to all the targets that's hitting the stage. Are we almost there? Come on. There we go. Yes, sir. Right, what do we get? Yep, another. You know, surprisingly, I've done like, I would say maybe 20 of these already, and I've yet to even see a legendary. I did pull a mythical, but it was like a mythical coin. I don't know exactly what it does. Speaking of that, let me go check that coin. It might be useful in something. I think I might need it for like upgrading my mythical set. Like if I was to go like higher than the pre, or like maybe turn a legendary into a mythical, I might need those coins. Yeah, I ended up pulling one of these mythical coins right here. It says used in primordial raid gear infusion. Oh, so you need these to make the preset. Okay, gotcha. All right, well now that we know that, that's going to be very useful. How many of those conches did I get? I got 49. Dang. I need a lot more.
5 minutes later.
Alright, so currently it's 3 in the morning, so I'm gonna go ahead and take a nap. I'm hoping the stuff I have inside of the auction shop people buy. That way I can get some more keys. By the time I wake up, I'm gonna go ahead and do some more raids, and I'm also gonna focus on something over here too. The Gauntlet. Because in the Gauntlet, I'll be able to get like some more powers and some necklaces as well, because I'm missing a necklace. I need that extra buff. If you come over here, you got like the shop, they got like all these different kinds of necklaces you can get that help you with certain things. And then also I want to try to get the snowstorm ability because it does 46,000 damage as a common. That's the main ability I want out of this thing. I think these two abilities right here are like the best thing out of here. So I'm hoping I can get these too. We'll get back and running again, do this first, and then probably some more raids. I'm gonna try to get all the easy stuff out the way first because I feel like the raids is definitely gonna be the hardest part. So the grind continues later today. I'll see y'all later. Alright. Let's see what the results look like. I'm hoping they bought a lot of stuff, man. Wow. Okay, they did buy the best thing in there. Alright, cool. That's good. Because that gives me what? 44,000, I think? Yeah, 44,000 keys. Yep. Yes, sir. We sold the biggest thing. There we go. But it sucks because nobody bought the other stuff. So maybe I feel like I should open all these chests right here and try to make a mythical Anpu. And then try to sell it, because I'm pretty sure somebody will buy that. I'm probably going to take everything else out the shop. I might just leave it in there. I heard there's only like 24 hours that these stay in the shop, and then it automatically goes back into your inventory. Let me see what they got as the highest stuff right now. Oh, they got the primordial thing I wanted. I want to get this. Do they have the pants too? No, they don't got the pants. It's just this. I feel like I want to just go ahead and stack up keys and just buy this instead of grinding for all that extra work to try to make this. This is the first time I've seen this, so I definitely want to try to get that as soon as possible. That will save me a lot of time. I already got 44,000 keys. I just need 50,000 keys more, which is easier said than done. So this is what I did to speed this up a bit more and hoping it works. I bought like 5 of these pet chests right here, and this is a pretty rare pet to get. So I ended up pulling 2 of these and I turned them both into mythics. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them into the shop. I'm probably going to sell these as well and try to flip the price and hopefully make a lot of keys off of it so I can buy myself a primordial set. And while those are sitting in the shop, hopefully somebody buys them. I'm going to be grinding Gauntlet so I can get some necklaces and some other gear. W plan, right? Yeah. See, it's a good thing that nobody's selling these right now, so that means people are buying them up quickly, because yesterday night there was at least like 3 or 4 mythic burn champions, so they're definitely getting bought up. The only downside is I don't remember how much people were charging for, so I need to find out. I think I'm gonna probably sell mines for like maybe 60,000. I think 60,000 would do. We're gonna chance that and see if somebody, you know, takes the bite. So we're gonna sell them. They're level 1, so I'm hoping this is worth the price. See, now that I have a different plan of attack, I'm gonna sell all the stuff I got from the freaking raids. That way I can stack up a lot of gems. That's the most important thing for me right now. Actually, yeah. Look at all that. I need a lot of freaking dust. Back then, dust was so easy to come across, but I feel like now it's like dust is being used for everything, so it's hard to keep it in your inventory. Alright, there we go. Let's sell it all. I got a different game plan, so alright, we're gonna sell this for 60,000 as well. So if they do sell, I'm gonna get over 100,000 keys. Alright, so now that that's in the shop, I'm gonna go ahead and grind Gauntlet now. I'm curious to see how hard this Gauntlet is and how much rewards we get from it. Let's see if anybody plans on doing it with me. Oh, dang, this guy joined instantly. He is definitely gonna die. This man's a level 30. He is definitely gonna die. There's no way he's surviving this. But hey, it's nice to have a teammate, I guess. Wait, do we have to have 5 people? Why does it say venturing out in negative 25 seconds? Like, what? Oh, we have to have 5 people? Well, if we have to have 5 people, that's gonna suck, because that means I can't do Gauntlet until I get a full team. Alright, now we got a full team. Let's see if it works now. Alright, well, Gauntlet is not working at all, so I don't understand. Well, it looks like we can't do Gauntlet for right now. I think it's messed up. Alright, changes of plans. Since I can't do the Gauntlets right now, we'll try to check that out later. I guess I'll continue doing raids, and maybe I'll get lucky and get some mythic items, and maybe I'll start working on like some craftable things in here. So I'll be trying to get some rare items inside of the raids while also trying to buy those primordial sets inside of the shops. And then we'll work on our next plan. But right now, let's try to get this set. Alright, so we're going into day 3 and I've made some progress. I was finally able to make a mythical raid staff, the Stormcaller. And surprisingly enough, it actually did not take me that long to do this. I grinded like mad raids, so I was able to collect like a lot of legendary items, which I sacrificed them to make this mythical Stormcaller. Now, because I did pull one of the raid items, it comes with a skill. So what you gotta do is basically just put it on, and they'll ask you a question if you want to put on the skill that comes with the weapon. You'll put yes, and then it takes up one of the skill slots in your category. So we'll choose that. And this is what this skill does for the Stormcaller. I like it a lot because it's a big AoE move. Watch this. This thing's insane. Like, it literally shoots lightning from the sky. Like, it can't get any better than that. On top of that, I also got the Stormcaller Mythical. And it's a level 150. And this is what it does. It does a lot of damage in my opinion. And it lasts a long time too. Like, look how long it lasts. So not only is it doing a lot of damage for a long period of time, but it's also inflicting, I think, snow or cold. Yeah, it inflicts chilled. Now, interesting story about the snowstorm. So remember when the Gauntlet wasn't working for me? I found out that they were updating, which now you can play it. So because they updated the Gauntlet, the snowstorm ability disappeared. So now there's a whole new list of stuff that you can get in here. So what I did is I went to the auction section to see who was selling a snowstorm for the keys I had. You can see some people selling a level 149 for 50k keys. Some people selling them for like different prices. Very expensive. But I got lucky. I was able to find a level 150 epic for like 40,000 keys. So what I did was I bought that, and then I bought like some skill candies and I upgraded it to a mythic. So not only do I have a strong ability, but I got the max level for that ability with the mythic on top of it. Yeah, W move, right? So that's one of the skills I'm gonna be keeping in my inventory because I have no regret buying it. I was kind of nervous because I didn't know what it does, but I knew it was gonna be strong because I saw the capability it had. And after checking this morning, I was able to sell a couple more things, which now I have 51,000 keys. And we're gonna be able to make our first primordial set now. We'll see how much, you know, how lucky I get. Because I was able to pull these mythicals inside of the raids, and that's gonna help sacrifice for what I need. Let me see how much stuff I need left. Now, this is where things get a little bit complicating. You can only sacrifice whatever you pull inside of that raid, I think. Even if the item's a 150, if it's not from the raids, it doesn't count. And if it's a crafted mythical item, it doesn't count as well, which I wish they told me that. Like, you literally have to pull mythical items from the chest. So, like, I got these 2 from the chest. I think I need, like, 3 more, so I'm gonna buy 3 more of those. And I also need about, like, 3 more coins, which I'm gonna go buy those too. I'm hoping 50,000 is enough, because if it is, then I can make myself a primordial staff. So we're gonna buy these Riptide hatchets. We'll buy that one, and then we gotta just keep buying like 2 more mythical items. It's actually faster to just make your own primordial than just buying it from somebody. That's what I feel like personally. Like, look at that, I could buy these instead of having to grind for it. I mean, I don't mind grinding, but you know, it's just faster just buying them here. Okay, so why the heck can I not buy this? It's not letting me buy it. Why is it 2? There was 2 in here. All right, well, let's go for this one. This is 12,000. I guess I'm having no choice but to buy this one right here, which is fine. Because that still gives me enough to buy the coins I need. So now we're going to look up Maelstrom coins. There we go. 10,000. What? Okay, let's see what we can find. We need the best deals. Oh, see, look at that. Perfect. 2,300. I'm going to buy that. All right, so now we should be able to make our set.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Now, after checking the Discord, I don't know if they have primordial passive stats as of now, but we're going to find out. All right, so let's go ahead and sacrifice the staff. I can't wait, bro. Oh my gosh. All right, so there we go. Look at that. Boom. Now we're going to sacrifice these. We got 10 coins. We got a lot of conches. Ooh, yes, sir. Oh, let's go. My first primordial weapon, bro. Wow, that is so satisfying to look at. All right, so yeah, we're gonna put that on. That's definitely gonna make my ability a lot stronger. Oh, here it is. It shows the skill here. Causes a torrential downpour, dealing 4,800 damage to enemies per hit, and it also causes slow. So it does 4,800. I don't know if that's better than some of the magic skills, but we'll try it out. We'll see. I know this is definitely gonna be one of my permanent skills in my inventory, so that's something I feel like a mage build should go for, because that thing is really strong. I haven't tested it out on like other bosses, but like when I'm fighting the Kraken, I think the highest damage I've done with the Kraken boss is about 12 million to 14 million damage. That is a lot. That means I'm contributing most of the damage to the boss. That, and I'm pretty sure it's because of the Sinister Somnic too. So now let's see if we can get some primordial stats. I hope it is. If not, then you know, it is what it is. But I might try to go for magic power. I don't know if critical damage is useful for this, but we'll see. Oh, the primordial stats work. You can get primordial stats. What? Oh yeah, we keeping that. I think cooldown rate is definitely gonna be good for abilities, but I want to try to aim for like more magic power. I want to go for like a lot of magic power. So I'm gonna keep rolling on this until I get that. Yeah, getting magic power is a pain in the butt, bro. Like, I don't know why it's so hard to get magic power. Like, I get everything else so easily, but magic power is, like, really, really hard to get. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and just keep this for now, because I'm already running low on dust, and then we'll try to roll for more magic power later. I still want to try to go for, like, a primordial armor and legging set. I feel like I have the potential to do so. That's just gonna take a lot more raids and a lot more time. So I'm going to continue working on selling stuff, and I'm going to continue working on raids. Next time y'all see me, hopefully I'll be ready to make a full primordial set. Much later. Alright, so good news. Your boy got the full primordial set. I want to say shout out to these 2 guys right here because they were the ones that gave me these sets. So he's officially able to make a trade, got this done, got this out the way, and now we're done with it. And what makes it even better is one of the guys ended up giving me this primordial set attached with a mythical gem. It has a friendly sapphire infused into it, which I guess is really hard to get. I'll find out later on, but like, yeah, apparently this is something that's really hard to get. And it gives me plus 25% pet attack. So that gives me a buff with the armor on. On top of that, we also got plus 50% resistance because I have the whole primordial set on. So now that I got that out the way, now I got to focus on this Gauntlet and some better skills. But first, I want to go ahead and go to the Gauntlet. I want to check something out, because I still need a necklace, but it also depends on what kind of necklaces they have to offer. Alright, so we have a necklace here for Flame Dash. A large explosion occurs at the beginning and end of the Flame Dash. I don't have that, so I don't know what that is. We have Piercing Wave. I'm pretty sure that's a physical move. Whirlpool. I had Whirlpool earlier, but I wasn't like too big of a fan of it. And then we have Party Animal. Taunts all enemies in the area. These necklaces kind of suck. I don't want none of these necklaces. I mean, the Flaming Dash might be the best one, but where the heck do I even get that? Where is that at? Yeah, I don't see it in here. You know what? I know exactly where to go for this. The auction area. Alright, let's see. Flaming Dash. What is that? Okay, there is no Flaming Dash. What the heck is a Flaming Dash? It's a Flaming Blade. I didn't even know that was a real thing. Alright, let's just put necklace. Okay, is there no necklaces? Can you not sell necklaces in this game? So you can't put necklaces. Interesting. Yeah, I tried looking everywhere. I don't know what the heck this Flame Dash is. So we'll just ignore it. It just looks like there's a bunch of necklaces in here that's not useful at all. Maybe we'll get some other type of necklaces inside of the Gauntlet. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and try Gauntlet out, and maybe I could just try these skills out just to see what they look like. Maybe I'll like it after I try them out. Plus, I want to see how this Gauntlet mode is. Curious to see how many coins I can get. Nobody at. I know you want to join. Come on, buddy. Come on. Yeah, I know you want to slide in here. Yeah, you might as well. Yes, sir. Definitely gonna be carrying these guys. Oh, this is super cool. This is like my first time doing Gauntlet, so I'm curious to see how hard it gets. Enemies will spawn in waves. Defeat them all to advance. Okay, that's easy. This is about to be child's play. Oh, these monsters right now are level 30s. Oh, so they just continuously keep spawning? I don't know why this circle's so big. I feel like it shouldn't be this big for the amount of enemies we got. Maybe a little smaller circle would have made it faster. Okay, so the wave doesn't progress until we beat the enemies. Alright, well, we just finished that one. It says wave 1 ended. Elite mobs will spawn on every wave. Elites have a higher chance of dropping marks. Random skill will be disabled for each player. Earn 15 marks at the end of the wave. Oh, that's... Elites have a higher chance of dropping marks. I think this is good for long term. I'm gonna go with this one. I mean, right now it's a low level, so this is nothing. I think these guys are all scattered all over the place, so it's making the enemies all go everywhere. Trying to tell them to bring the enemies to me because I have a big AoE move. Here we go. Thunder! Yeah, that's exactly why I like that move. Look at that. Beautiful. Yeah, if they can keep bringing them to me, I can kill these guys pretty fast. On top of my Sinister Somnic doing all the damage too. Oh, they got some interesting stuff here. Meteors will fall from the sky every wave. No. 10% more enemies will spawn on every wave. Increases the chance of all enemies dropping marks. Lightning will strike. No. I do not want to have to dodge elemental attacks. I think I can handle a little bit more enemies. But having meteors and lightning coming from the sky, I don't think I want to deal with that every single wave. Alright, so elite enemies deal 25% more damage. Enemies deal 25% more damage. Alright, we're gonna go with elite enemies. And we can gain plus 10 marks at the end of each wave. Alright, so right now these guys are level 60s. Yeah, they definitely getting a bit more harder. Come on. Ah! Oh, they got us fighting a boss now. What? Oh, man, this is about to be easy. Yeah, he's dead. See, that's exactly why I got the snowstorm. Alright, so that made it go by fast. Enemies deal 25% more damage. Increase the chance of all enemies dropping marks. Let's go ahead and do this. No. Let's go this one. I guess it don't matter. I'll be prepared either way. Alright, this joint is getting hard. I already lost one of my lives, bro. There's no way my teammates are alive. There's no way. I'm fighting for my life right now. I just need to be able to use my move in enough time. These guys are already level 90s. Yeah, you taking my life, I'm taking yours. There we go. What's the next one? Enemies move 20% faster. Increase the chance of all enemies dropping. All bosses become elite enemies. I don't think I want that. We're gonna go ahead and do this one. I mean, if they become faster, that means we can kill them faster. But at the same time, they might kill us faster. Yes, die! Dang, they killed my enemy. What the heck? Why is this guy's range so high? Bring him to me! I'll try to get this the best I can. Oh my gosh. There we go. Move! Yes! How is she still alive? Yes. Die. Wow, that's only wave 8, and I feel like I've already been on like wave 15 or something. Meteors fall from the sky. I don't think we need that. Stop passive healing. I don't want extra lives. I want extra stuff. Double the chance of elite enemies spawning. You know, F it. We're already cooked at this point. Might as well try to get as much marks as we can get. Oh my god. Yeah, shoot your balls. No, I didn't even get time to use my move. There's so many. Alright, there we go. It's like they're not hard, we're just overwhelmed with numbers. Tornado, come on! Yes. All you shall die. Feel the power of the elements. Alright, not bad, not bad. It's slowly diminishing. This might be where I die, buddies. Because this guy is actually very strong. Wait, we're fighting multiple bosses at the same time? No way. What? This guy is already annoying as is. Fighting the others. Yeah, it's just basic. This is suicide. Woo! I think I can beat this guy. At least him. I can at least beat this guy. Come on. There we go. He's dead. Now we got to deal with the freaking wolf guy. Oh, gosh. He shouldn't be too big of a problem. Alright, he's dead. Now we got to fight this person next. Wow. Oh no, back up, back up. There we go. Yes, I'm actually surprised we lived that. All attacks from elite enemies inflict poison. Why would I want that? Why? Elite enemies deal 25% more damage. We're going to take this. I'm surprised these two guys are alive because I'm pretty sure little bro over there is at least a level 30 or level 60. Let me see. Yeah, he's a level 60. How is he still alive? Bro got a talent of hiding or just surviving. I'm sitting here dying more than these guys, I think. Yeah, I'm about to die. I'm about to die. This is where I die. Nope, 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 not yet. Yep, yes, yes, yes. Hey, I'll take it. Dang, you do not get no XP from that. I did 22 million damage, and I got 200 of these. Not bad. I ain't gonna hold you. Those guys are cooked. Now that I'm gone, they're completely cooked. All right, let's see what we can get with this. Well, I want a necklace, but I feel like these necklaces are useless. Let's go ahead and use our coins for the abilities. We're gonna buy like 3 of these. Mythic? Oh, we got legendary. Okay. Shielding slash, and it does 34,000 damage. Another shielding slash, and then we got toxic plume. All right, let's check out this shielding slash to see how it is. That's it. Oh, hold on. So it heals me and it gives me shield. It didn't say that. I didn't know it gives me health. I think it heals my pet. I swear it does. Let's see something. Yo, that did 90,000 damage. That was not bad at all. I kind of like it. I kind of like it. I was not expecting it to do that much damage. Alright, that might be on my list. That might. If I might keep that. It's a possibility. I do want to try this one out, Mystic Chains, because it says deals 21,000 for over 5 seconds and it flicks slow. Let me try rolling for one of these. Oh, Mythic! Dang, bro, imagine if I got the Mythic of the chains. That's not bad, though. At least we'll add that to collection. Come on, at least give me the chains. All right, here we go. Yes, perfect. Right now, I'm just at a point where I just need to test and see which ones are useful. All right, let's see. Ooh, okay, 6,000 per hit. And that's just the basic right there. So what about this one? Let's try this one out. This one is 10,000 per hit for 5 seconds. So basically, it's just 5 hits before it disappears. Not bad, not bad. Let's try some other stuff out. Yeah, I'm looking at all these skills and I'm not gonna hold you. There's nothing that's like catching my eye really. You know what? I do want to try out this one. This might be the last thing I'm trying out. If this one's not good, I think I'm gonna keep the skills that I have and just aim for like a higher level version of it. Okay, there we go. Yes, we got one. I hope the fire breath is pretty cool, because if it's good, it should do a lot of damage. Look at that, 58,000 damage to hit enemies. And I hope it's like a good AoE move on top of that. Let's check. That looks so, it wasn't that good to me. It wasn't. It looked like it could do a lot of damage, but I was expecting more out of it. Yeah, I think I'm going to just keep the moves that I have. Alright, so I made up my mind. I'm going to keep the shielding slash because not only does it do a lot of damage, it also protects enemies and me at the same time, one hit. So we're going to put that on. And I'm going to also increase my level for my death grasp and also the level of my magic circle. So I think that's what I'm going to do because I'm not seeing any skills I'm satisfied with. Alright, so all I need to do is get a legendary grasp or a mythic grasp.
So let's see what we can get. I got enough keys, so I'm praying that I get lucky. All right, here we go. Oh, come on. Nobody wants an arcane blast. Come on. Bless me up, please. Yes. No. Come on, bless me up. In my suffering. Yo, okay. Hold on. We got 2 legendaries. All right, it's definitely not what I'm looking for. All blues? What? Oh, that would have been good. 150 is not bad. Let me see. This is a level 149. That's a high level right there. Only issue is I don't have enough skill candy to up that level. Let me see. Do I have any more skill candy? Which means I need 3 candies. And I do not have an... Oh, hold on! We have 3 candies. I'm going to go ahead and... Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Yeah, we're buying that. I'm definitely going to make... Hold on. Is it 1,000 per candy, right? I think it's 1,000 per candy. So I need to buy this. Yes, let's do this. Because that's a level 149 death grass. So I'll take that. Let's buy 2 for now. We're not going to jump right into it. There's a chance I might be able to get another one, but a higher rarity. So we're going to wait on that. But worst case, I will turn that from a rare to a mythic. Now what I need to worry about is getting is a mythic circle. So let's go for this now. Alright, hold on. You know what? I've been wanting to look at that move. I've been wanting to look at this move. I might try that out. But let's continue trying to get this circle move first. Come on. I know you want to give it to me. Nope, you do not want to give it to me. Alright, I see how it is. I'm not even getting the circle move in general. That is so crazy. I got 3,000 keys, man. Please. Come on. Yo, what is this luck? I'm not even getting the circle move in general. It can't be that hard. There we go, 146. I don't even think it matters what level this is, to be honest. Even if it's a higher level, I think you still get the same time, as long as the rarity's different. Let me check. Alright, so mine has 13.6 seconds, and this one has 11.9 seconds. Maybe the levels do matter. Maybe it does up like the time, but we'll find out soon enough. We'll see. Okay, this one went up to 12.4 seconds. Okay, so I think the level might make a difference on that. Yo, my luck is chopped. Well, I got no more keys. Alright, so let's see. I do want to check out this lightning move. Let me get rid of this pet, because he's going to demolish all my stuff. Yeah, let's take you out of here. Look at him. Bro getting a little too antsy. Alright, so we got a 150 right here. Let's see how this is. Oh, you can just hold it. That's pretty interesting. I think I did 100,000 damage right there, to be honest. I'm pretty sure that was 100,000. Now, if I turn this into a mythic, imagine how much it goes up. Alright, one more time. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. That's not bad. I'm not even gonna hold you guys. And then we also have this right here. Dang, this is a tough decision. Then we got right here, we do 60k, 96,000 right there. I got some interesting abilities. Dang, this is a very tough decision right now. I'm gonna have to choose wisely. Do I want to keep my healing abilities? Or do I want to go for like an all-out assault? Alright, so I need heals. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep the death grasp. Let me go ahead and up this up. I'm curious to see what the difference is when the level's higher. So let's go ahead and use these candies. So now we have a level 149 Death Grasp, 96,000 damage each hit, and I gain 59,000 health when restored. Okay, so let's see the difference now. So when it's a lower level, I get 89,000, 55,000. When it's a higher level, I gain 96,000, 59,000. So basically, I gain an extra 4,000 HP, and I do an extra 6,000 to 7,000 damage. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. Now I just need to get one more candy for this. I'm gonna go ahead and keep this. I feel like it'll be a good asset to the team. So now I got all the gear that I want. I'm almost done with all the skills that I want. I got one of the best pets you can get. So besides doing a little bit of stuff I gotta do left, I also gotta work on like this gem craft. I gotta see what this is about. And I think after I'm done with that, I think I'll officially have like a really strong mage build. So what I gotta do is I gotta figure out all the recipes. I've tried out a little bit of stuff just out of you know, curiosity. I made like 3 recipes per section so far, but I haven't done the others. So what I need to do is I need to craft and figure out all the uncut gem recipes. And from there, I think you can up every single gem rarity, but it requires grinding. So I'm gonna look into it. I know this is gonna take a while, so I'm gonna see if I can find all the uncut gem recipes, and then I'll update you guys in a little bit. Alright, voila. We got every single recipe cleared. But like, here's this one right here. We have all of them there. These are all the emerald recipes right here. These are all the sapphire recipes right here. And after taking some looking at it, so like each ruby gives you so many different kinds of stats. So I'm just looking around to see which one will be the best one for me. Personally, I think I want to go for something that's catered to more magic power. Yeah, there's a lot of these that none of these over here give you any type of magic. So I'm assuming rubies is the best place for me to go. Like this one right here gives me 5% magic power. I low-key want to go for this because I feel like the magic power with the critical damage might help me out in doing more damage. But I think the 5% might be my best bet since it gives the highest amount of magic power. But I don't know if critical damage applies to magic power. Let me go ask in the Discord real quick. Alright, so nobody answered my question, so I'm going to go ahead and just take a chance here. I think we'll just go ahead and stick to just strictly magic power. So I'm going to need like a bunch of these. So let me go ahead and put in this recipe. And we'll try to get as much of these as possible. I don't know how many I need to make a mythical gem, but I hope it's not like a crazy amount. What people are saying, it does take a long time, so let's see. Alright, so we made 39 of those. So all we got to do is put 4 of each. Oh, I see how it is. Wow. So I basically just got to keep sacrificing 4 of each. And we just got to just keep doing it each time. Dang, this could take a while. So if I wanted to make more of these, I would need to get a bunch of those. Then I have to do purple, then legendaries. And I wonder if legendaries is the last one before you get a mythical. So I need magic rubies. Let me go see if the auction is fixed now and if I can maybe buy some. Oh, it looks like somebody bought my candy. Ooh, we got a little boost here. Yo, nobody's selling any. Oh my gosh. Well, that sucks. Alright, how about this? Skill candy. Why is it so much? 26,000 don't seem bad. I just need enough. Hold on. Alright, I need 1 for this one. Yeah, I got a level 148 magic circle, but it's uncommon. Oh gosh. That means I would need at least like 4 candies. I guess I'm gonna have to grind for more rubies. I'm gonna have to grind for some more keys anyway, so I can probably buy myself some more skill candies if I, you know, get enough keys and save up. So I'm gonna go ahead and enhance this one right here. It's 148, that's high enough. But let me go ahead and buy what I can for right now. I would buy magic rubies, but there is none. Like, nobody's selling any rubies. So let's go and use whatever money I got. I'm gonna buy at least... I'm hoping I could buy 3, but I doubt it. These guys are overcharging like crazy. I think this is like the cheapest deal right here. It's 13,000 each candy. Everybody else is overcharging, so I'm gonna buy these. All right, so now that we got those, now I can turn one of my abilities into a mythic. So we're gonna turn this one into a mythic. There we go. And it does 40,000 damage now. And I'll save the other candy for my magic circle. I'm very tempted to say F the magic circle and go for like a freaking 150 lightning, because I feel like I might not need that magic power. By the time I even use the magic power, I might be cooked anyway. So you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and throw this lightning in here for a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and test this combination out and see how it does inside of a dungeon. Now low-key, I do not know how I ended up getting those rubies. I'm assuming you get the rubies through the dungeons, because I really don't know how to get rubies at all. They just ended up being there, so I'm assuming you get them from the dungeons. So what we're gonna do is do the hardest one right here and see how this whole set does. Alright, let's get it. Yep, come together. Alright, we'll use this. Look at that. 1 hit. Alright, let's try this lightning from a distance. I don't know if I have to, like, aim at it. Let's try. Oh! Wherever I point my mouse, that's where it goes. Okay. Ooh, that might be useful. That means I can do range attacks without even being near the enemies. Yeah, come on. Y'all cooked anyway. 1 hit. Go ahead, hit me. Hit me. 1 free hit. No damage. Ha! Okay, I like this combination. I like this combination. Alright, here's where we get to test out everything on the boss. Yeah, come here. You ain't running nowhere. Get over here. Look at that. Dang, this guy, yeah, he humbled me. He humbled me. And he only killed me 1 time. But he's about to die to me. Yeah, come on. Alright, that did way better than I thought. Oh, here's the gems. Okay, there we go. So you do get the rubies. It's 2 bosses, though. I almost forgot we got like a countdown in this. But yeah, it's your time. She's the most annoying boss ever. That shield actually makes a big difference against her. And the fact that I got like a lightning move, that helps out too. Because I don't need to be close to her sometimes. Like, she's just a freaking spamming final boss. It's as if you're fighting like Melania in Elden Rings. Alright, Snowstorm. I'm liking this combination. Like, look at that lightning. Look at that. It does so much damage. You know what? I'm about to say F that circle move. We don't need that. We have all the damage we need right here, baby. Okay. Alright, so yeah, change of plans. We're not going for the magic circle, which means now I have a complete set for my skills. They're all mythical abilities, and they're all high levels at the same time. Alright, so all I gotta work on now is just getting a lot more rubies. And also changing the stats on my equipment. Because look at this one. This one looks terrible. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is aim for all pet attacks on this. Because if I can get all that, that's gonna make my pet even more stronger. Now, though I want pet attack, it's not gonna be easy. Because I do feel like getting pet attack is really hard to get. There we go, we got our first pet attack. So basically when you get a primordial stat, it goes up by an extra 1%. So we're going to keep that one, use the current one. And now we got to go for 4 more. Alright, we getting lucky. We just need 1 more pet attack and we'd be done. Oh, yes, sir. Oh, okay, yes. Okay, alright, yeah, there we go. All pets. Nice. Alright, so now we're going to go over here. And I'm also going to get pet attack on these as well. I'm going for all pet attacks for my gear. And as for my weapon, I'm going for like magic power. Alright, so let me try to do the same thing for these. Hopefully, you know, I get lucky. I kid you not, I probably spent no more than like 16,000, 20,000 dust, and I already got pet attack almost for this one. All we need is 1 more, and I feel like I have hope that we'll get another pet attack on this. My luck is cooking right now. So close, bro, so close. Like, look at that, man. I know we can get it. I know we can. I mean, I guess it's good that we got this. We made it this far, but I'm hoping we can get this done. You know what? We'll keep that. We will keep that for now. It looks like I'm gonna have to collect some more dust. Alright, so, I mean, this is a good improvement right here. This is big improvement. This is gonna make my pet so much more overpowered. I'm gonna throw 1 little attack there. Let's see what he does. 23,000 damage. Oh my gosh. Bro is a walking biohazard. I like that. Yep. That's major improvements right there. Alright, so all we gotta focus on now is getting some more dust and getting some more gems. And I think we're done from here. Alright, we're about to finish up now. So I ended up changing the price of my mythic burn pets. I went down to like 22,000 keys. I don't know if it was worth that, but somebody said you should drop it down to that because the pet isn't that good. Luckily enough, somebody bought 2 of the pets. So that gave me enough keys to buy a ruby. Which the ruby I ended up getting was a mage ruby for about like 80,000, 70,000 keys. I don't know if that price was worth it, but I wanted to just get it out the way. I'd rather have bought it than having to craft a bunch of rubies and take a longer process. Plus I had the keys anyway, so I might as well have bought it. After doing that, I changed up the stats on my armor too. We have all pet stats right here. I have magic power and 1 critical rate, which I'm keeping on there. And I infused a mage ruby on top of this one. So now I got 7% magic power and 15% critical damage. Now here's something I found out that's going to be very useful for you guys, but it pissed me off. So this whole time, y'all know I've been crafting and trying to get like the mythic mage ruby. I found out you can't use a red ruby on top of your armor. I was planning on putting like another ruby on top of my pants, but I can't. Literally, as you can see here, you can only put the green gems or the blue gems on there. No rubies whatsoever. So I felt like I wasted a lot of time for no reason and a lot of resources. But it is what it is. Definitely don't do the mistakes I made. So I'm going to go ahead and check the auctions to see if anything has been bought. I did upload some more stuff to sell. Oh, yep, looked like somebody bought it. Oh, and somebody also bought these too. Okay, good. This is perfect. Oh, yeah, this is beautiful. Yes. Yes, sir. We got 80,000 keys. So I'm about to see if there's a gem in here I can buy, because I'm about to just get this out the way. See, now that I spent all that time crafting resources, I feel like it's just easier for me just to buy something now. All right, let's go to highest. Okay, so I did see this in there earlier. I'm going to probably just buy this because, I mean, it helps with 25% pet attack, which is going to make my pet even more stronger. And I only can use blue or green gems anyway, so I mean, I feel like that's like the best bet to put on my armor. So we're gonna go ahead and buy this. Alright, so now that that's done, we're gonna go back to the lobby and infuse this into the leggings, and we'll officially have a full mythic gem set on top of my armor. Alright, so let's go ahead and put this here, infuse this. So now we got that done, and now I think that's it. Literally, we got a whole primordial set. We got all primordial stats. We got a full mythic set of skills, and they all got mythic gems on them. So yeah, we're done. All right, to finish this off, I do want to see how much stronger I got. So we're gonna do 1 raid and see how much damage we can contribute to the boss. Yeah, perfect timing. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a quick run right here. All right, let's get to the head now, and then yeah, we should be done. I'm about to release everything on him. Now pause. That sounds crazy. There we go. Oh yeah, this boss is taking mad damage. Oh gosh, come on. Somebody drop some healing abilities. Yes, sir. There we go. Gotta hit him with everything I got. I gotta contribute the most damage. Alright, here we go. Come on. I'm gonna say I did at least 10 million damage or over. Oh, a legendary. Let's go. I've been pulling like a lot more legendaries lately. Alright, so the moment of truth. How much damage did I do? Okay, we did 10 million. Alright, so yeah, I would say I'm like really strong. The highest I've done was like 14 million, 15 million. I guess it just depends on how many strong players is in the game. Alright, so using the Mage build for this whole entire video and trying to get a bunch of overpowered stuff, I will say the Mage build is very strong. Now, I have been hearing that the physical build is now stronger than the Mage build, but I wouldn't know until I get like a physical better build. But as of right now, I will say the Mage build is pretty overpowered. But I think I'm gonna stick to team physical all day. But I definitely wouldn't mind using the Mage build. I like the fact that you can heal, it has some really good powers, and I like the fact that you can fight from a distance too to not die. That's the best part. That's what the physical build doesn't have. But this is my strong Mage build. What do you guys think about it?